faithfuls, the Nothing But Niners crew is back. Guys, we got to talk, man. The 53-man roster cuts start happening today. Well, they actually started happening last night. And we got some 53-man roster predictions that are out there. And it's time to talk about it, guys. Before we get down to all of that stuff, we got to go through the formalities, guys. So we want to thank you guys for checking us out here on this YouTube page. If this is your first time here, want to make sure that you guys hit that like and subscribe button, okay? This is going to be the place that you want to be, all right? We do breaking news. We do interviews. We do fan interactions, things like that. Anytime that you guys want to discuss 49ers, this is the place to be. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. More importantly, hit that notification that lets you know when we go live, because impromptu videos like this one happen all the time here, okay? Guys, make sure you hit up the website also. It is www.nothingbutniners.com. There you're going to see all of our articles written by a bunch of great people. One of the latest ones up there is by my man Wayne. We're going to get him on here. He did his 53-man roster prediction. All right, so you're going to see all the articles. You're going to see all of our social media pages. You're going to see a page dedicated to the faithful. It's all photos. It's all fun, man. Show you in your game gear. I don't have any on right now, but I'll get to that later. But show us in your game gear, your game day attire, and boom, we'll post it up there for you guys, all right? Also, hit us up on the social media pages, guys. Facebook and Instagram, it's Nothing But Niners. That's spelled all the way out. No letters, no numbers in there, spaces in between. And last but certainly not least, our Snapchat and our Twitter. Those are Nothing But the number 9 ERS, all right? So, guys, man, my man Nick is over here. What's going on, baby? How you doing?
What's going on, baby? I'm chilling, man. Excited to get my 53 out there real quick before final cutdowns at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, look, start of college football. Final cutdowns today. Football season is officially back. I'm so super stoked, man.
It's a big day. And like I said, man, my dude Wayne is in here too. He's got his 53-man roster up on the team site right now. So we're going to discuss that a little bit. What's going on, Wayne? How you feeling, bro?
What's good, family? What's going on, guys? What's going on, Nothing But Niners out there? See y'all out there. What's good, y'all?
Absolutely, man. You guys, also, I forgot to talk about the email, man. I always talk about people submitting those pictures, right? Like you got the pictures of your game day attire. This is where you send them to at the bottom of the screen, nbniners@nothingbutniners.com. My apologies for not telling you guys how to do that. I don't want you guys, blowing us up on Twitter or anything like that with a bunch. Well, actually, I do want you guys doing that. So you can send them to us on Twitter also, but you can send them to us in email. We'll throw them all up there on the website for you guys also, okay?
Woo.
All right.
I just looked at this and I realized I'm about to get chewed up.
He said I'm about to get chewed up.
Oh, snap. Whoops. Okay. Hey, it was a typo on this list, right? So I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, give it to me, baby. Let's go. Let's get this thing in.
All right. So I think it's fair to start with Nick. Are you ready to do yours? Because you got the benefit of seeing some cuts already. I know I got one wrong so far. I had Dante Johnson making the list, making the cut. He obviously did not. So Wayne's is out there. Nick, are you ready to give yours? You want to do the rundown real quick?
Yeah, and I haven't made any changes to it, even with cuts, so there may be some that are in here wrong as well. You want to start off with quarterbacks?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I had 2 quarterbacks, obviously Jimmy Garoppolo and Nick Mullins, but you heard Kyle Shanahan the other day. He said that he will keep 3 on the roster. So that is still to be seen if it's wrong or right. But I'm going with 2, Jimmy Garoppolo and Nick Mullins. I believe C.J. Beathard or Nick Mullins, one of them could be traded. But Kyle Shanahan also said he's going to keep 3. So I have 2, Jimmy Garoppolo and Nick Mullins.
All right. So I'm going to type these out there. I'm going to put the comments up there every time you say one. We'll keep this thing rolling here. What else we got here?
Running backs, I'm going with 3. Matt Breida, Tevin Coleman, Raheem Mostert. Obviously, Jet is going to be placed on the IR, whether it's going to be designation of return or season ending. To me, at this point, with the backs that we have, even with Jeff Wilson Jr. and Austin Walter, which I really like as well, going to a practice squad, if they can squeeze by through there off of waivers, then I would put Jet McKinnon on season ending cert in IR, because we have that depth at running back and guys that can actually do it. So if something would happen to those 3, Matt Breida, Tevin Coleman, Raheem Mostert, you got backup guys like Jeff Wilson Jr. who can come in and spell a load and also Austin Walter. So I'm going with 3 running backs there: Breida, Mostert, Coleman. Fullbacks, you already know. Kyle Juszczyk.
Hey, let me real quick. I think that what we should do is, if Wayne, if you got your 53 pulled up,
Yes,
you can
sir.
tell us if you have anything different.
Okay.
And that way, we don't have to go through all of them at the same time again. You get what I'm saying?
Got you. The only thing I had different was I had 3 quarterbacks, so I got all 3 of the guys that we had last year, all on the 53 being roster, and I believe I went with 4 running backs. I say that we keep Jeff Wilson Jr. and still put McKinnon on season-ending IR. I'm hoping that's what they do as well, like you, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, you have the backup contingency there with the other running backs, and Austin Walter will definitely clear waivers. Jeff Wilson Jr. I don't think there would be an issue with him clearing waivers, but you never know. He's got more of a chance of being picked up than Austin Walter. But you also, as much as I don't like, as much as I've been saying, we don't really need Raheem Mostert. Well, obviously we need Raheem Mostert now, and I'd rather keep Raheem Mostert than Jeff Wilson Jr. He's just showed me more. He holds on to the football. The only difference between those two is Jeff Wilson's more of a power back and explosion than Mostert is as explosion. I think he has more power than Mostert. But all right, so obviously fullback is Juice. Wide
Really
receiver.
quick, too. Really quick, guys. Seattle did get Jadeveon Clowney.
They did.
Physical.
Wow. That's really weird, because why do you trade away Frank Clark and then go out and get Jadeveon Clowney? Like, to me, that just doesn't make sense.
It makes sense to them. What in Seattle ever makes sense? The damn coffee don't make sense. The weather don't make sense. They just don't make sense.
That is crazy, man. They are literally nuts. I don't understand what they were doing.
I hope he messes up their locker room too. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. We still got to play them, and who cares? I'm good with it.
So we're doing wide receivers next?
Yeah, wide receivers, I'm keeping 7. Obviously, with Trent Taylor is going to be listed on there, as well as Jalen Hurd. So I have 5 others. So I got Dante Pettis, Marquise Goodwin, Deebo Samuel, Jalen Hurd, Richie James, Trent Taylor, and Jordan Matthews. I do not have Kendrick Bourne on my 53.
Okay.
All right. Pettis, Taylor, Hurd, Samuel, Goodwin, Matthews, and who am I missing?
James.
So
the girls want to yell it? Guys, I'm sorry real quick. My daughters want to yell the nothing but Niners. They haven't done it in a while. Come here, girls.
It is.
Oh, man. I don't think we're going to be able to get all 3 of you on here at the same time because the camera's small. Wrong way. Hold up. There we go. Come here, girls. Come here. Oh, give me the baby. She's going to be super late when she does it. Got to get her up and over. Come on, mamas. Oh, yeah. Oh, for me. Handful. Come over. Turn the camera back that way, babe. All right, we'll get Ari in here if you turn. There we go. Oh, she's too low. Hold on. Let go of Daddy's hand. All right. Little bit. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, wait. Hold on. Daddy's hand is in the way. 1, 2, 3.
Nothing but Niners!
All right, get out of here. Thank you, girls. Say Niners.
Niners!
There you go, baby. All right, we'll see you guys later. Thank you, girls. All right.
Well, I'm ready to play. I just got amped.
You just got amped? Dude, love them girls, man. Lena's almost bigger than Zara right now, man.
Yeah, she is. She is, actually.
That's crazy. All right, yeah, so those are my 7. Like I said, the only cut there that is probably surprising to a lot of people is the Jordan Matthews between Kendrick Bourne.
I can't hear y'all.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
No.
No, you can't hear us? Hold on, let's pop him back and then mic check. You got us?
Nah, he's gonna have to come back in.
I wanted to know his wide receivers. So someone's asking when the cuts coming. The cuts they have to be announced by 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific time. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking for latest 49ers news, and I don't see anything. People keep saying that people in the chat are saying that Bourne is cut. I don't know if that's what they hope or if that's what they saw, but I don't see that anywhere. I think that would blow up on 49ers Twitter. You good? You got us?
Yep.
All right. So Nick has his 7 wide receivers up there. How'd you have it?
So let's see. Let me just double count. 1, 2. I have 7, 2. I think I have the same receivers as Nick. The only difference is I swap out Bourne with James. I know you're about to give it to me. It's cool because I like Richie James Jr. He's grown on me. He had to grow on me this preseason.
Wait, so hold on. You're keeping
I'm keeping Goodwin, Pettis, Samuel, Matthews, Hurd, Taylor will be on IR. If they put him on IR, they said they might not. And I took Matthews, and I took Bourne over. I took Matthews over James. That's what I did. I always have Bourne on my list. He's never not been on my list. So that's my bad. But we'll see what happens, man. Shoot. Fuck it. I'm sticking with it. Yeah. I got James. Let me say it again so y'all can hear me. I got Goodwin, Pettis, Debo. Just cue the music from Friday. Kendrick Bourne. He will absolutely make this squad. I can guarantee it. As a matter of fact, I bet Mike a Pepsi or something. Jordan Matthews and Jalen Hurd. Who's gonna miss week 1? Say something.
So then week 1, you got Matthews as a starting slot guy.
I got Matthews as a starting slot guy. You got your experienced guy in there, yo.
All right.
Here's the thing. We just saw who was returning punts, returning the balls for us. DJ Reed the other day, right? Okay, so we seen that, and he was doing a damn good job, right? And if we're keeping Mostert, I mean that's our special teams guy, that's our gunner. I as much as I like Richie James, I just think that we go with the experienced guy in the slot and super talented young guys on the outsides. I just think that's what we do. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but I don't really care if I'm wrong.
I don't even think with Richie James has proven that he can play wide receiver this preseason compared to like special teams. I get you because DJ Reed's explosive as hell. But I mean, Richie James was the best receiver this preseason.
Yeah, but against 2s and 3s.
He played with 1s.
Hey, man. Hey, Kendrick Bourne did it in the regular season last year. Richie James didn't. And we didn't. And Kendrick Bourne didn't have all them drop passes in the regular season like he did in this preseason, yo. So I get it. Kyle don't like the drop passes. He done chewed Bourne out. I got it. I get it. I think Bourne makes the squad, yo. And that sucks because I want Richie James, yo. I like him, but I don't. I just think they go with the Jordan Matthews. That's why we didn't see Jordan Matthews all preseason. We didn't have to. It's something proven with him and Kyle, in my opinion.
Nah, you might be onto something. You might be onto something there.
The only thing is James and Matthews were pulled out the last preseason game. Both of them.
Yeah, to give Bourne maybe Bourne wanted to play. Maybe Bourne was like, "Play me, coach. I want to go out there and boost my Madden ratings up." I don't know. Shit.
He needs to catch a football to boost his Madden ratings, bro.
On a touchdown, god dang it! And you're gonna talk about that touchdown that he had to come back and dive and catch. That wasn't a touchdown thrown to him. He had to go back and get it. So he tracked the ball. Bourne is a different type of receiver, man. He's a go grab it physical type receiver. Him catching them balls on them slot runs and them quick slants, that ain't his game. But we were trying him at it. Like, that's not his game. That's not how he plays.
I love it.
He doesn't have to. We got all these other pieces. I could be wrong, Nick. You know I'm 90% wrong. But my point is,
you know I just gotta bust your chops. Either way.
But the messed up part is I want Richie James, but what do I do? Cut Taylor?
You cut Matthews.
can't cut Matthews, bro.
Matthews' money is long though. Matthews got a lot of money for signing here this year, so
I
might
believe
be
this is that year. He got the Jerry Rice blood in his veins. I think this is that year where he let Cass know that Philly wasn't a fluke. You know what I'm saying? He got hurt in New England. He sucked in Buffalo. Like I just think this is that year. He wanted to come to San Francisco. Yo, it's different when a receiver wants to come to your team. You know what I'm saying? That's different. He wants to be here. And it's funny because that whole Jerry Rice, he was trying to recruit Antonio, all that type of stuff. And here we go get it Jordan Matthews. Real blood. I'm trying to tell you, yo, don't sleep. If Matthews makes this squad, he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. That's a big guy running the slot. That's a big dude in the slot.
All right. We'll see. And that was the first thing that Jimmy said about him too, is he gives me a big target. So
all right, so let's see. So we'll move on to tight ends.
All right.
I almost changed this projection the other night.
You almost didn't have Kittle making it?
What's that?
You didn't have Kittle making it at first?
Yeah, that was it. I had before George Kittle, Ross Dwelly, and Caden Smith. I'm staying with those three. But the way that Toilolo was blocking the other night is something that Kyle Shanahan looks for, and he's a better blocker than Caden Smith is. So I almost changed the Smith and Toilolo pick, but I didn't. I stuck with George Kittle, Ross Dwelly, and Caden Smith. Because I think Toilolo is one of those guys that if you need to bring back, he'll be there. You can bring him back.
What's up, Wayne?
All right. So I had the same list you had, Nick. Those are my three tight ends. And then it dwelled on me that the rookie probably 9 times out of 10 will clear waivers to where he can go on our practice squad. So this is what I want to change Caden Smith. I want to change Caden Smith to Toilolo. And if we're gonna be running that ball and pass protection, we need help, much help as we can get on the pass protection. I think I'm keeping Toilolo in that lineup. He's proven he got hands. He's a big target, right? And he can block. I just think that personnel, I think it fits. That's a guy that Kyle went out to go get to bring in to work out for the team. I just think that's a guy. He knows the system. I think Toilolo is the third tight end that makes the squad. I think it's Kittle is damn near Ross Dweller. Cal said it, and I think Toilolo makes it. I think we it's weird. We can't cut. You shouldn't cut rookies, right? Like that. That's not. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. I was going to say that. I was talking with Tony, and we were going through the last 2 drafts. And the 49ers have never cut somebody that they drafted.
Well, we about to start a new trend because Caden Smith gets cut and then he gets picked up and put on the practice squad. I'm going on.
All right. They've never done it. They haven't. Well, we only have 2 years to go off of. Every single one of those guys that they drafted made the roster. Every one of them.
So be honest with me, guys. Be honest, right? If we cut Toilolo, right, would he clear waivers?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. He was on the couch. He was sitting on the couch this year. He wasn't even signed by anybody.
Oh, I thought he was still with Atlanta.
No, he was sitting on the couch waiting for a phone call.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, y'all be into the magazines and stuff, and y'all be knowing stuff that I you know what I'm saying. So I'm a rock with y'all on that one. So my list is. I just think Toilolo needs to make this team some way somehow. I don't care if it's on the PS, whatever. I just feel like. Well,
I don't think he's a practice squad eligible guy. He's got like 6 or 7 years in the league already, right?
Yeah.
Oh, see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So if you cut him,
he's with the work. Then if he clears waivers, we can't sign him?
We could sign him. We could sign. He just would be a free agent that's out there. That's all.
See, I'm lost in.
I look at him like I look at the Logan Paulson thing.
He just got cut.
We cut Logan Paulson. We brought him back. We cut him again, brought him back. Like I think he's going to be that mixed piece. If something happens to a tight end, Toilolo will be the first to sign.
Okay. I got you.
All right. So it's time for offensive linemen now, fellas.
I got 9.
I got 8.
Those 9, I had 8 before, so I made some adjustments, but I actually added somebody back on here from what I seen in the preseason 4 week Week 4 game. You guys want to take a guess who it is?
Yeah, hell yeah, it's my boy because he was out there whooping ass.
Who?
It's my boy, my guard, Joshua Garnett.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Nope. I've already had him on my list.
Oh, you already okay? So then it's what's the name? Because this is the one change I would make if I could make a change. This would be what it was.
I'm stuck at
God damn it!
Is it the new dude we got?
Yes.
Yeah, Justin Skule.
Skew, yes.
Yeah, I added him. So
he had a great game last.
I had him going on the practice squad, but I added him back in. So I got Justin Skule, Joe Staley, Laken Tomlinson, Ben Garland, Mike Person, Mike McGlinchey, Daniel Brunskill, Josh Garnett, and Weston Richburg.
Nice.
So I had Skule. Brunskill is the guy that I would have went back and added in.
So I had Johnson, and then he got released, but then I wanted to add in Brunskill. But I thought Skule would go to the practice squad if cut. That's what I had. That's why I went with 8.
Who were yours again, Nick? I only got 7.
Staley, Tomlinson, Garland.
Oh,
Person,
Garland. Okay. Ben Garland.
McGlinchey.
Yep.
Brunskill.
Yep. Richburg.
Garnett.
Yep.
Skule. And Richburg.
Okay. And so Wayne, yours is different. How?
So
you said you didn't have you have Skule on practice squad.
I had Skule on the practice squad, so he didn't make. So I went with 8, and I had Wesley Johnson in replace of Brunskill, but I want to switch out Johnson because he was cut. He was cut right after I submitted my list, and I want to put Brunskill in there.
They said, wait a minute.
Yep. As soon as he posted it, man, it's crazy. You know, it's wild because Kyle Shanahan has kept 10 linemen, and I don't see 10 guys worth keeping on our team.
No, not at all.
Like I understand that we could do it just to do it, but I don't see it this year.
I think that keeping the 3 is that extra position this year.
Oh, damn, and I forgot Person. I forgot to add Person in the chat there. You're right. But Mike Person is up there. My bad.
So how do you guys fear like we'll try to do on the waiver wire? Like you think we'll try to go get a swing tackle? That's why I went with 1 less. So that way if Skule needs to come off the practice, if someone needs to come off the practice squad, like we'll have that. We would pick one up. So right. I think that's what I'm thinking that's what his genius is looking, trying to find the best tackle released coming up in the next few hours. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking we're going to go with one of those, and he's going to go with one that fits his system, like his common sense.
Right.
If he does, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
Look for him to watch teams like the Rams, the Packers, who are all running the same style now. His style offense. These are all his you know what I mean, people who learned up under him. So you look for the teams that have those ties to Kyle Shanahan and his offense.
Got you.
You know?
Yep.
All right, what group are you doing next, fellas?
Defensive line.
Defensive line.
Another big one here. Okay, let's go.
All right, so I kept 9. This was really hard for me because there's a couple people I really, really like, but I just don't see where I'm going to put them. I'm going to go with D Ford, Nick Bosa, DeForest Buckner, Armstead, Solomon Thomas, DJ Jones, Ronald Blair, DeMontre Moore, and this is where I was torn.
Uh-oh.
Sheldon Day versus Kevin Givens.
Oh, snap.
And I sat back and I looked at it and I rewatched all the games. And Kevin Givens was really, really standing out to me a lot.
Definitely.
But
the middle.
But
that veteran presence, boy. Sheldon Day is good.
Sheldon Day is just completely consistent with everything that he does. So I'm keeping Sheldon Day.
Wait, what did I do wrong? Wait a minute. All right. I got 9. I got the same 9 you got, except for you added in. Shoot. Let me just read my 9 because you had more. I don't have more on mine. Oh, I know my difference. Here we go. Nick Bosa, Armstead, D Ford, Solomon Thomas, Ronald Blair, DeForest Buckner, DJ Jones, Sheldon Day, and you ready? Taylor, Julian, whatever his name is.
Julian Taylor, yeah.
I went
Julian
with Julian
Taylor.
Taylor. Now I know we didn't see him this preseason. I think
He was out there.
He was the last game. The last game he played.
He played in all of them.
Oh, he did?
He just wasn't a presence.
Right. Well, I just got him making this squad, guys. But
this last game, he looked pretty good this last game. He didn't like get any sacks or anything, but I saw him like just manhandling 2 men at a time frequently. Like he was just bullying guys.
So I mean, so doesn't that say something about him though? I mean, if he's getting he's getting double teamed. Julian Taylor's getting double teamed, guys. That's not Nick Bosa, Eric Armstead, D Ford, Solomon. It's Julian. He's getting he has to make this squad. If he's getting double teamed, that means he's bringing something to the table. Now he has to work on something to get off those double teams, or somebody else is going to feast. But the fact that a Julian Taylor is getting double teamed, this is the toughest position on our team, and meaning that we have the most depth on this team, and the depth is good. So whoever we cut is going to have a job, and I'm hoping that they don't fit whatever system they go to, like, because I'm just a hater like that. But like, what's the dude, Valaga? I'm gonna miss him.
Valaga was eaten.
So
Bromley was eaten.
Like, there's guys like and more. Like, how can I don't know why Moore's not on my list, because I went with Taylor personally, but man, like, what are we gonna do when we let these guys go, yo? Because somebody like Seattle, Arizona, with all the teams in our conference they watching like hawks, no pun intended. So they definitely looking to get our guys, and our guys go and sign with them because they got some type of vendetta because the 49ers let them go. So it's gonna be one of them type of deal spills. But yo, man, I am so like amped. Like, I want to buy every defensive lineman's jersey, yo. Like, I just want a room of defensive lineman jerseys, because I have not seen this D line be this good, and I'm gonna go back. I'm not talking about Justin Smith and whatever. I'm talking about Bryant Young, Dana Stubblefield, that line, that 94, 95, that 96, that line, like, it's stacked. And the and I always say, if when it comes to playoff time, when it comes down to them trenches, you want rotation on that line. You want rotations on the ends. If you want to know how the New York Football Giants defeated the Patriots 2 times, like, look at how they were able to rotate them defensive lines. The first wave, they were bringing Justin Tucken off the bench. The second wave, they were bringing in what's the dude that messed up his hand? He blew his hand up. He was coming off the bench. So they had depth, and Tom Brady just had a fresh body coming at him, and he didn't know what to do. The 49ers are going to be a problem, along with our new coaching on the D. It's going to be a problem. So whoever we cut, man, it's going to be sad to see them go. This is a tough one for me, yo, because I really fell in love with these guys, because we didn't see Nick Bosa. We didn't see D Ford. We didn't see those. We didn't see Buckner. I know Buckner. We didn't see Arms. Like, we didn't see these guys play. We saw the depth play, and they in the red zone. Can somebody tell me how well they played in the red zone, y'all? I was about to say the N-word. Them dudes was balling.
He's not about to say the N-word.
Minimal points.
Look, I'll tell you what. I'll give you one person that I think it could be close to with being cut as well, and swapped. Is look out for Ronald Blair. I know the coaches love him, but look out for Ronald Blair to be cut and put Valaga in there.
Whoa, that's deep, Nick. Woo!
It's really, really close.
Woo!
This D line is has a lot of depth, like you were saying, and it's a lot of fresh legs. I think the defensive line and the wide receivers are probably going to be the hardest cut downs for these guys right now.
Yeah, I don't think that there's any trade potential here in this defensive line. I think we can move some guys. Come on now. Ronald Blair's in his last year. He's been solid. He's been a steady Eddie performer. Facts. DJ Jones, some people are questioning whether he's a fit. He plays more of that straight up nose tackle type of guy. But we're not going to be running that a lot here.
I was just about to ask you that, not to cut you off. I was going to ask you, do we really need a nose tackle in this style of defense? Like, do we need that, Nick? Do we need that, Mike? Do we need that, the guys out there? Do we really need that? Because if so, then that can be that expendable piece. And it's unfortunate because he's good, but we're not running the three. We're not running at 3-4. We don't necessarily need the nose tackle, but I do like the fact that he can come in and sub, and put that nose tackle in. I don't know, man. It's gonna be weird to watch, but tell me what we need. I'm not sure if he fits, like you said. I just have him on my team because he produces. I went with all guys that produce, as you can see.
So just to give up people updates, because we did break that news here with Jadeveon Clowney going to Seattle. It's for a 3rd-round pick, some defensive players. No offensive line, which I'm surprised because I thought they would have tried to get some offensive line players. But it's a 3rd-round 2020 pick and some defensive players. I'm not sure what the defensive players are, though. But, yeah, Mike, I don't know, man. It could be really interesting to watch that. See if there's any trades with like a Ronald Blair, a DJ Jones, a Sheldon Day, those type of players. So, all right. So, do we want to move on to linebackers?
All right, let's do it.
Let's go, baby. This is a good one for me. I like this one.
I never had Malcolm Smith on my 53, so I'm good there. I had Quan Alexander, Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw, Elijah Lee, and Azeez Al-Shaair. Those are my 5. I'm keeping 5 linebackers.
Okay. I'm going with 6 linebackers. I think the extra guy that I added from your 5 was David Mayo. I think David Mayo beats out Mark. I can't say his last name, so I'm not going to mess it up on live TV. But number 53, my man Mark. He's been a solid 49er for us, especially on special teams, and he's come in and filled in and played that middle linebacker spot. But I think David Mayo, I think that's why they brought him in. I think they wanted to see who would give them the best bang for their buck. And I think David
Who
Mayo.
are your 5?
My 5?
Alexander, Greenlaw,
Warner, Lee, and Shaair.
And you're saying that you think Mayo is going to make it.
So I have his 5 plus Mayo. So I have 6.
I didn't think Mayo looked good out there, man. For the veteran presence that he is, he seemed lost a couple of times. So I don't think I had him making it. I don't like Mayo food. So
week 4 was really hard for me to make a decision between Elijah Lee and Mark Njoku. Yeah, because Mark balled out.
Yeah, he did.
And Elijah Lee, I don't think we've seen all of his potential yet. He's good, but he's not like above average yet. So it was really hard for me between him and Mark. And I ended up going with Elijah Lee because he's a little bit younger. But I wouldn't be surprised to see that name replaced with Mark's on the actual 53.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Mark's a 49er, so it's more than likely he's gonna find a way to make the squad. If they go with 6, I think if they go with 6, it's probably gonna be Mark over David. But I had David over Mark. I think we go with 6.
All right. Secondary. Let's go with corners.
So
you're doing corners specifically, or all DBs?
I have it broke up as corners and safety. So
okay. All right. Just want to know how to type it out. That's all.
Yeah, I have 6 corners. I got Sherman, Witherspoon, Kawan Williams, Jason Verrett, DJ Reed, and Jimmy Ward. Those are my 6.
All right, so hold on. Let me see those again. So because I just put it as DBs because they all damn near interchange. So I'm just like bump that. All right, so you said Ward as a corner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yes, Jimmy Ward is a corner. Yeah.
So Ward, Sherman, Verrett, Witherspoon, Williams, Reed, and
that was all 6 of his.
That was all 6. Okay.
5.
That's
Or
5.
6. I'm sorry, 6.
Yeah, Witherspoon, Sherman,
Yeah.
Williams, Ferret, Reed, and Ward.
So I'm sure I got 6 corners too. Only corner that I have up here because I probably had Ward as a safety. That's why.
Right.
I got Emmanuel Mosley. Would be
Thank you.
Would be
I was wondering if y'all were gonna show him any love, man.
that would be my 6th corner because I think I put 4 safeties. So I took Ward, Tart. I took Harris and Moore. Those would be, but you have more. No, yeah, those would be my 4 safeties.
Yeah, I actually have 4 safeties as well. I got Tart, Harris, Moore, and I have Colbert slipping through.
See, I got Colbert not making the squad this year, yo.
Nick, that is bold.
It is bold.
That's
I'm mad at
super bold, bro.
I'm rooting for him. I'm not sure. We talked about Colbert a little bit on our show about, stuff just being in his head and him getting back to his regular football playing self. I don't know what. Something happened during his transition of positions and it just changed his it kind of just changed his whole perception on how he plays football. And he just hasn't been performing well. But maybe if he makes the squad on a big day on the Sundays on TV, he will. He's done it. He's showed that he can do it. I think if he makes this team, I think he will be fine. Granted that the rest of the talent increased as well. So he'll be able to play his style of ball because I think when he came in, we had Eric Reed. We had these talented players still playing with us at the time. So he just had to go out and just do his job. He didn't have to do 17 jobs. He only had to do 1. So that might be what really is wrong with Colbert. And I just like him, man. I just like Colbert, yo. I hated to not have him on this list. But if I'm going off of their performances, and if I got Jimmy Ward as a safety, I picked, so that's probably why I left him off, man. I'm sorry, Colbert. Don't charge it to the game. Don't hate me, bro. I apologize. Appreciate the autograph too, bro.
You were killing me, bro.
And last but not least is special teams. I got 3 guys. Robbie Gould, the Australian assassin. I know you guys think the Thunder from Down Under. I like the
Thunder from Down Under.
I like Thunder from Down Under, bro.
I like the Australian assassin, so that's what I'm going with.
Assassin cats, yo. He's hitting you with thunderbolts and
yeah, but that tackle though, he did kill my man.
Oh yeah. Okay, not that I want to see him doing that every game, but yeah, definitely. We need him to last. He was a 4th round pick. Mm-hmm.
So,
who's your long snapper?
Colin Holba.
Okay.
Oh, so okay? I got it. You got 2 long snappers. My dumb self got 1.
No, I only have 1.
He only had 1.
Oh, my bad. So I got Kyle, Mitch, and Robbie. Yeah.
Yeah, Colin, Mitch, and Robbie. That's what I have. You have Kyle Nelson?
Yes. And I know he's suspended for how many games? 2, 3, 4?
No.
Got 4.
He's got 6 left.
I thought, that's right. That's right.
Got 6 left.
He had a 10-game suspension. He's got 6 left.
Oh, okay. Well, Kyle's not gonna be on this squad. So who's your guy?
Colin Holba.
Yeah, whatever Nick said. That's my guy too. Yo, y'all gotta love me, man.
So who's your guy? Yeah, that's the guy.
Who's your guy? Yep, I'll go with him. Sounds good.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the
guy.
Good.
I'm waiting for Mike to type that up so I can see how to spell it.
My bad. Here, I got you.
Holba.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so it is Wisnowski. What's the punter's name? The kicker, Gold, and the long snapper is Holba.
Dang, I didn't know he had 10 games. Wow.
No, it was an 8-game suspension, but he only served 2 last season. My man is a long snapper, and he got caught juicing twice. How hard? Like, yo, he is serious about his craft, bro.
That's a tough position, yo. You gotta snap the ball and block at the same time. Like, they should be allowed to juice.
Mike,
Yeah.
you said he only served 2 games last year?
I'm pretty sure he only served 2.
Well, then he has 8 games left, bro.
No, it was not a 10. Don't play with me.
It's
I thought
It's a 10-game suspension.
I don't think it was 10. I don't
It-
think so. Maybe
it
it was
is.
10. He appealed to it being 8. He sat out 2 and got 6 left.
No, it's definitely 10 games.
Guys,
Hold
somebody, whoever's watching this, please post what it is.
Oh, you said to say 10 games.
I'm telling you, it's 10 games.
It's 10 for real?
Yes.
It says, statement by NFL spokesperson Kyle Nelson of the San Francisco 49ers has been suspended without pay for 10 games.
Was he juicing, yo? He should have just been drinking Jamba Juice. Like, there's other guys that get suspended that don't even be 10 games. Why is it so long?
It was back-to-back years.
Yeah, because he got hit with it both years. The first game he had 4. The first time he had 4, and then the second offense he got 10 games without pay.
Oh my! Oh, he done. He might as well just retire.
And no, the bye week does not count as a game.
Right.
Yeah.
He played 12. He played 12 games last year, so he served 4.
Right.
Served 4 games.
That's what I thought. I thought he did 4 last year and then has 6 left.
Yeah, he's got
So he
6
can't
left.
come back till week 7.
So Wayne, man, I know we made some bets earlier. You a gambling man? You do online betting?
No, but I'll do it with you guys. But I don't do it. Like, I'll play DraftKings every other 17 weeks. But other than that, like, hell no, my money's
All right,
hard
well-
to come by. But
Well, we're not talking about DraftKings. We're going. We're talking about my bookie right now, man. So my bookie is the place to be, guys.
Absolutely, I do that joint, yo.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, people, man, if you haven't done MyBookie, check it out, guys. Go to mybookie.com and use a promo code NBN. All right. And what they're going to do over there for you guys for using that promo code is whatever you put in for your first deposit, they're going to double that up to $1,000. You deposit $500, you're going to get $500 to go ahead and gamble with. So you guys see it up there over Wayne's forehead right there. MyBookie is the place to be, guys. Make sure you check that out, okay? MyBookie.com. Use the promo code NBN. Look, there's a lot of stuff going on in the NFL right now, okay? You got Odell Beckham Jr. over with the Browns, right?
Yeah.
Like, people get moved all over the place. We just heard today Jadeveon Clowney is going to be in division with Seattle. Like, there's a whole bunch of crazy stuff that's happening in the NFL. But MyBookie has stayed the same, guys. You go over there, you have a lot of fun. You can bet in game. You can do fantasy projections. You can bet on how many points somebody's going to score in fantasy. All right. And it's not just for football. And I know this is a football show, but they do NBA, NHL, baseball, everything. It's all over there. So, guys, check out mybookie.com. Use the promo code NBN for nothing but Niners. We in here, baby. All right. And then have some fun, man. You know, consider it a gift from us. Have some fun on us. Put in your $500 or even $250, and we'll give you another $250. See, we keep on giving, man. That's what we do here.
That's the best part of it, man. If you use that promo code NBN, whatever you put into your account for the first time, MyBookie will match. So whether it's $2, you get $2. $500, you get $500. $1,000, you get $1,000. But it's only up to $1,000. So you can't put $2,000 and get $2,000 back. You can only put $1,000 and get $1,000 back. So check it out over there, guys. MyBookie.com. Make sure you use that promo code NBN.
That's right, baby. That is right. All right. That's enough of that, man. Get that out of here, man. We got to get back to talking to my Niners, all right? So we gotta figure something out, fellas. I want to ask you all this. I know we just did the whole 53. Jerick McKinnon is likely to be placed on IR. Which IR, though? That's my question to y'all. If we put him on IR before the 53 cuts are final, he's done for the season. He can't come back. If we put him on IR afterward, that means he has to make the 53, which means we're going to cut somebody else, then put him on IR and hope that we can get somebody back.
I heard that. I heard something about his contract. Like, if he does get put on IR, then the rest of the contract is like, I don't know. It's like null and void. Like, we don't have to worry about paying him the rest of the money going forward. I don't know if that's true or whatever. That's just what I heard. I might be saying it wrong, but I don't know.
His contract is fully guaranteed this year, injured or not injured. He's getting that money. You're going to lose
$5.75 million this year, but I'm talking about going forward for next year.
Well, 2021, you're only losing $2 million if you cut him. In dead money, you're only losing $2 million. You're saving a lot more next year.
So it would be $3 million that we would have to decide what do we want, right? So if we cut him now, we lose $5 million. But if we cut him next year, but if we don't cut him, we pay the $5.75 million, and then if we cut him next year, we lose $2 million. So it's like am I saying it right? Like, is that how they're thinking?
Okay. Yeah. So if you cut him this year, you're losing $5.7 million. It's dead money. It's gone. There's no cap savings.
Okay.
If you cut him next year in 2021, you're only losing $2 million in dead money and no cap savings.
But
you're saving like $5 million in cap next year.
Oh, in cap.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you now. Because it's like, damn, yo, but I'm giving you $5.75 million to not play. So why not just cut that and then just be done with it?
Because then you lose that money.
He's getting money no matter what, though. No matter how we spend it, the dude is making money this year. It's about what we want to do next year. Personally, this is what I would do. If it's me, and I hate to do it because we got to cut somebody else, he makes a 53. We IR him with designation to return. They haven't seen anything physically wrong still. And so if we can bring him back, we at least get a chance to see what this guy can do in the system. I don't care if it's week 10, week 11. At least we can see what he can do later on and decide if we want to move forward with this guy. We haven't seen him do anything. And when he got in the preseason, he didn't look good. He didn't look good when he was here. So I think the Niners have to decide on what they want to do with this guy. And the best way to do it is to have him come out there and play.
But don't you feel like, and I think Nick might have said something, don't you feel like if they put him on season-ending IR, at least we know what we have to work with, opposed to not knowing what we have to work with? Because the fact that we haven't seen McKinnon play one snap with the 49ers in a regular season game, and then possibly going out there getting hurt, and then we lose a guy like Jeff Wilson, and now we got to go find another guy. Like, wouldn't you rather have the known, have that and just let him just chill on this thing? It's only costing you $5.75 million, and just let him heal up and then go for a crack at it again next year. I mean,
if he re-injured something,
tough, man. It's not an easy injury to come back from. So, and we know he's a dangerous cutter, and he might just need more time.
But 2 seasons though, that's what I'm saying. Like he missed all of last season.
Everybody's not Adrian Peterson, bro. Like he's built different. So he might just need a little bit more time. I'm not cool with it, but I'm just saying he might need it.
I have his numbers pulled up. So 2019, his cap number is $5,750,000, right? If he's cut post June 1st, which we are in now, it's dead money of $5,700,000 and a $50,000 cap savings. Next year, his cap number is $8,800,000 and dead money of $2 million post June 1st with $6,800,000 savings.
Okay, so can't cut him now. Sorry, so we beyond the cutting. So we putting him on IR. Which IR are we putting him on? That's Mike's question. Season ending or destination to return? Because what if we need that?
This is the way I look at it. I agree with what Mike's saying. If you put him on the IR to return, you're taking up a roster spot, right? And Mike wants to see what he can do. Well, but you're also kind of in that favor anyway for next year. So if you put him on IR, you have him all of preseason next year. Because it's if you cut him after June, you're still saving that main money. So you can cut him in season, and that's the savings that you're going to save, $6,800,000. So you can still IR him to not return this year and see what he has next year going into the season, all the way into September, October, and cut him and still save that money.
But we would have never seen him in a real game then.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
How? If he don't come back till next year, and you're saying cut him in September, we will have never seen him in a real game.
Ever. Not as a 49er. We have to go
Not in a real game. That's what I'm saying. You're saying go out there and work him in preseason?
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna, if he comes back next season, if we IR him right now for the rest of the season and preseason comes around, they're not running him out there because they now all of a sudden you got $17 million you're sitting on the side. They're not going to go out there and give him snaps. They're going to coddle him.
And what if the other running backs get better? Like not what if, but and the other running backs get better. Like, but I mean, what a weapon it would be to have though in the stash. Yo, there's so many ways to look at this, right? Like he would be like that special bullet to kill the werewolf. Like, you know what I'm saying? That no one's ever seen. It'd be that silver bullet. And it's not costing us much next season. Right? It's only costing us $8 million. But if we do have to cut him for whatever reasons, we're not hitting a dead cap space as much. So Nick might be right. It might be as much as I want to see him play, Mike, more than anybody. I put a tweet out this like it would suck to not have him take a snap as a 49er. Like it would suck because he has this juice, this electricity that I believe he could make one person miss in a zone scheme run. So it's like to not have him sucks. But we were able to be blessed with guys like Cheetah, the Breeder the Cheetah, and these other guys, and they went out and got Coleman, and now you're looking at a Jeff Wilson Jr. who you hope clears waivers, and then there's that Waters kid. So it's like McKinnon.
They called you Ed Reed again, man. I love it. I'm sorry. They called you. They said Ed Reed makes a strong point.
Yo, I tried to change this too, but
Jerick McKinnon is making less money this year than he made last year.
Okay.
Of course. That's how it works. We front load our contracts. We know
No, we didn't. This is a back-ended contract.
So he's gonna make more.
He made $6 million year one, $5,750,000 year two, $8,800,000 year three, $9,200,000 year four.
Dang.
Are you looking at dead money or are you looking at contract?
I'm looking at cap number.
But he's got to make it to year 4.
No, but you're looking at cap number. I'm talking about the money that he's going to get. Cap number and what he's going to get are two different things.
So this year he gets guaranteed salary last year was $4,200,000.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed money this year, $3,700,000. Guaranteed in 2020, $0. 2021, $0.
Right.
So
that's why I said front loaded contract. Guaranteed money's up front.
Right. So you have that time to IR him this year and still not lose anything next year. Need money next year.
I think.
What about this? Let me spin it this way. Let me know what you guys think about this. Right, we're battling. We're in the playoff hunt. It's week 12, and we can bring Jerick McKinnon back a pair of fresh legs. Isn't that like a bonus? You know what I mean? Like heading into the postseason and all that stuff. Bring another guy in here that's fresh.
It's such a gamble, bro. It's like when you pose the question like that, it's like that's letting me know that the 49ers are all in on this season, right? That's letting me know that they are all in playoff hunt. I get it. I'm not that, and that's what we want. Like we want that. Like we expect that, right? That's what we want. Yes, it would be amazing. Oh snap! Laquan Treadwell just got cut from the Vikings. It would be amazing to have the Jet be fresh to where teams don't got nothing on him, and he just do his thing. I don't know, man. I just feel like he's taking up half a season of a roster spot where we could use for somebody else that we know can do A, B, C, and D. We don't know what McKinnon can do with the 49ers yet. We know in theory what he can do. And we haven't seen him. We haven't seen him. We've only seen him in practice. And he hasn't had great practices this preseason due to the injury. I just say let him rest up, bro. It's another season, man. It sucks. I'm not opposed to cutting him, but let him rest up. Let him heal up. Let him be out there with the team. And let's fill that spot with somebody that's ready to go. I think that's where I'm coming from with it.
I mean, Mike, the way you say it is bring him back, but you're taking up a spot of somebody else, like Wayne is kind of saying, or Ed Reed is kind of saying, I guess I should say. Kind of saying as in, do you want to take what it comes down to right now is if you really feel that Jerick McKinnon is going to contribute to this team one way or another, you have that feeling, then they're going to IR him with a designation of return. If they feel that he's going to help this team, if he's in their plans. If he's not in their plans, you IR him to end his season, you fill his roster spot, and you go back to it next year. So it really comes down to exactly how this coaching staff feels about Jerick McKinnon. People are going to say, oh, it's IR to the end of the year or it's IR designation of return. Well, we need to look further into it. If they IR him to designation of return because of his injury, giving him that more time, that shows you how much this team values Jerick McKinnon. If they IR him to end his season, it shows me that he's not that valuable in this system now, and Kyle Shanahan feels that he's not that valuable.
Really?
Where you can go on to, with what you have, move into next year and make the decision next year when he has no guaranteed money. You save more on the cap. You're not losing as much money, and you make the decision then and see how he comes around. But if he goes on IR with designation of return, then this organization is 100% fully behind and love what Jerick McKinnon brings to this team. And that's the way to look at it.
Okay. See, I would think that I agree, but I would think they would look at it as if they value him when he's healthy. They want him to be all the way healthy. It comes down to these doctors too. Like whatever the team doctors are saying, like if they don't feel he's going to be able to contribute due to his health because they can't really pinpoint why he keeps getting the setbacks with the ACL, then I think you automatically shut him down for the season. I think that's automatic. But let the doctors kind of like, we got to see what the doctors are really saying. We just know what John Lynch put out there. Like, it's not looking whatever. Like
it's been so long. There's been time for an MRI. There's been time for all that. And we haven't heard about anything new. So this is just, it feels a little tight or whatever. That's why I'm saying let his ass return, because if it was something serious or if he had a real setback, he retore something, or you know what I mean? Then I would be like, all right, let him sit. But right now it's just, it's some tightness when I start cutting. What a night. You are
man up. Yeah, I got you.
But I gotta jump out of here, fellas. I gotta go get in the shower. I don't know if y'all gonna keep rocking or what. We wrapping this up?
Yeah, I got happy birthday to my grandpa today, 85. Going to his birthday party. So big shout out to my grandpops, 85 years old today. So
good night.
Guys, before we get out of here though, before we go through all the formalities, if you are going to be at Tampa next week, hit me up. I will be there. The invasion is at 9. I forget what the location is. 912 North Franklin. 912 North Franklin Street in Tampa. It's downtown right by the Marriott. The invasion is Saturday from 2 to 5 p.m. There's also another Niner Empire takeover at the Buffalo Wild Wings on East 7th Avenue in Tampa. Make sure you guys hit me up if you're going to be there. We'll get together, get a drink and things like that. So come take a picture with Have the Faithful Flag Adventures. So I want to get some pictures with that as well. So hit me up if you guys are going to be at Tampa or Cincinnati, because I'll be there the week after, but I'll let you guys know that the week of.
Nice. I got one question for the faithful out there, right? For our fans from Nothing But Niners, right? All right. So Shady was released.
No. Don't even.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking them. Don't look at me. Don't look at the camera either. Just look down. So I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of him, but Shady in some space. I'm just saying, Shady in space. And if Kyle is the king of space,
you onto something, bro. You are onto something. It's just funny that he lost his job to Frank Gore, bro. Like that is wild to me.
They not creating the space. They want to ground and pound. That's not his style. And since McKinnon is not playing,
yeah. We'll see.
I don't look like Ed Reed right now, y'all mother suckers, yo. Now I want what you say.
He's like Ed Reed out. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Check us out on all of our social media avenues, Twitter and Snapchat, Nothing But 9 ERS. Facebook and Instagram, Nothing But Niners, all spelled out. Check out our website, www.nothingbutniners.com. The Instagram page is great as well. Mike holds it down over there. If you guys want to send in any pictures, hit us up. Send us over some pictures we'll put on the website for the Faithful Tradition at nb9ers@nothingbutniners.com. But other than that, man, it's game week. I'm super excited.
Enjoy college football today and get ready for next week, next Sunday, yo. Y'all should be doing nothing else but preparing for Sunday. Whether you're going to be in Tampa, whether you're going to be on Sunday Ticket, whether you're going to be at Buffalo Wild Wings, y'all better get ready because them 49ers is going down to Florida and it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem.
The storm is coming.
Because Quan said so. KA said so. I asked him. He tweeted me back.
Yeah, make sure everybody in Florida stay safe, man.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Let's get up out of here,
About
fellas.
to get that ass rocked. Let's go.
Prepare for glory,
Anticipate pain.
but always remain faithful.
We
Love
out
you
of
guys.
here.
Peace.
Peace.